Good afternoon. This is Jade Abisham with KHTS Radio in Santa Clarita. We are currently live at the scene of a vehicle crash at the Rodeway Inn in Castaic. As you can see, this semi-trailer actually crashed into the Rodeway Inn itself right off of Castaic Road. This happened about 15 minutes ago. We do not believe that there have been any injuries as of this time. However, as you can see, there is major damage to the Rodeway Inn itself. We're still looking into the circumstances of the crash itself. However, it does appear at this time that this was an unfortunate accident. Once again, we are over here at the Rodeway Inn in Castaic, where a semi-truck has managed to crash into the motel itself, which is incredibly unfortunate. Thankfully, no injuries have been reported. Minor injuries have occurred related to the driver itself, but nobody was in that room. We have heard that that room was unoccupied from management, so nobody has been injured who was a resident of the motel itself at this time. If you guys are familiar, the Rodeway Inn is right up in Castaic, on Castaic Road. We're just a little bit north of Parker. We're looking into the circumstances of the crash itself. However, at this time, it does not appear to be anything but an accident. We'll be trying to get you more information as the story continues. You can also head on over to hometownstation.com for more information, where the rest of the KHTS news team will be looking to try to put all of that info all together where you'll be able to pick it up. As of this time, the off-ramp itself is not affected. We are on Castaic Road, and this was an off-freeway incident. As of this time, it appears that there was an accident. We have heard that potentially this was just a mere misunderstanding, where somebody accidentally forgot to potentially put the brakes on the truck while it was parked, and it ended up rolling down into the building itself. However, that is not confirmed as of this time. We're still looking for more info. The freeway itself is not affected at all. As a matter of fact, the traffic as I was driving up here was absolutely glorious. I managed to get all the way from Lyons all the way up to Castaic Road in less than 10 minutes, which at this point of day is a lovely drive. Once again, no injuries have been reported. That room that you are seeing in front of you, that the front of the semi-truck is basically inside, was entirely unoccupied at the time of the crash itself. So thankfully, no people who were in the hotel were injured. Obviously, it was quite a bit of a shock for anybody who witnessed the scene itself. However, there were no injuries. We have heard there were minor injuries to the driver. However, we are still looking for more information as to that. I suggest if you are in the area, just try to avoid the Rodeway Inn, as this will be something that has to be dealt with for some time. See, when it comes to a situation like this, you're talking about major potential damage to a building. So whenever a vehicle manages to strike a structure, or there's potential damage to a structure, the building and safety department has to be called in order to evaluate the building and make sure it's safe for people to remain inside. And that's not even beginning to approach the fact that this semi-truck has to be removed from the building, and that's going to take a little bit of time because a tow truck will have to be called for the semi itself. So please avoid the area. We are on Castaic Road at the Rodeway Inn, just north of Parker. You can head on over to Hometown Station for more information. But we'll be finding out exactly what happened here. Thankfully, no major injuries have been reported. If you want to find out more, head on over to hometownstation.com or dial into 98.1 FM or AM 1220. You can also follow us on all social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at KHTS Radio. Reporting for KHTS, this is Jade Abisham, signing off.